Are you a success at single parenting? If so, share a comment below to let me know what makes you a success at single parenting. I know when I first started, heck, I was not a success at all. Okay, but today, after maybe a year, Alia's like 17, 18 months. Look, I don't even know what, I think she's 18 months. August. Well, we're not going to do the math. But I'm going to just let you know that I think I'm doing okay. There are people out there who tell me on a daily basis that I'm not. Don't listen to your haters. I came up basically with six tips on how you can be successful at single parenting and you don't have to falter or think that you can't do this. Thank you so much to all of the subscribers out there who have been subscribing to Alicia and Alia SPLife. Okay, I just want to say thank you. We're just venturing out on this. And yes, I'm a single mom. Yes, I work on a daily basis. And yes, I'm doing it pretty much solo. So hopefully these tips can help. I didn't put them in any type of order, but hopefully you guys will be able to tell me what order you put them in. Okay? Because it's probably going to be a different order for everyone. Okay, let's just jump right into it. I had to write this down too, so I won't forget. I guess that's the teacher in me. Tip number 1, okay? Communication. You need to make sure that you have communication with your co-parent, okay? There is way too much communication. We're in 2016 already. Of course, there's so many facets that you can communicate with. The parent doesn't have to be in front of you any longer, okay? You have the phone. You have internet. You have Facebook. You have text messaging. You have Instagram, Snapchappy, or Snap. Is it Snapchat? Oh, Snapchat. You have all of these forms of communication that you can pretty much use to communicate with your co-parent, whomever she or he may be. Now, I know someone out there would probably say, well, what if you have a problem with your single parent? You guys are just not communicating or talking. There was a volatile or whatever your situation is. You have to pull yourself back and think about the kid at this point. You have to be more of selfless than selfish. Think about the kid. Okay, once you think about that kid, all of that stuff goes out the window and you should be able to communicate. And everybody's situation is different, okay? I know I have young single parents out there who are just maybe a little shy about their situation. I have young dads or middle-aged dads out there who may be single parents who took sole custody of their kids. I have divorced parents out there who are also have their career going for them and they decided to take responsibility for their kids. They are all single parents. And these tips will actually help you. So communication is key. But not only to your co-parent, you need to communicate to your parents or your family and friends that you're about to embark on this wonderful journey of single parenting. Okay, I made it sound nice, but you're about to embark on this crazy, insane journey of single parenting. Yes, it is crazy and insane and tiresome. Okay? Now, not only do you need to communicate with your family, your friends, your inner circle, they also become, tip number 2, your support system. You need did I say and? Oh, you need a support system, okay? You need to ensure that this support system that you put together is solid. And I'm not talking about no fair weather friends here. Okay, I'm talking about someone who's going to be there, someone that you know your child can be around and that they are reliable and responsible. I knew once I found out that I was going to be a single parent, I had to sit back and really think about this. I spent at least the whole entire time that I was pregnant and I knew that I was about to embark on this journey as part of SPLife. I said, hey, who's gonna be my inner circle? Who's gonna be my good support system? I knew my mom and dad were there, and I communicated that to them. That, hey, mom, dad, I'm gonna be a single parent. Okay? They weren't thrilled about it. That's a whole nother story. but they were there. But I needed to really think about this and say, who else is going to be a part of my support system? So me thinking about this, I was just like, you know what? Let me put this together, because this right here is going to be everything for you. Now, I knew for a fact that Alia was going to be my first child. And I knew I needed some people who were more experienced than myself. So therefore, I surrounded her with 2 women who I already knew were parents already, and a godfather that I knew didn't have any other kids. Why? So he can solely treat Alia as if she was his daughter. I knew that he would be there. You need to think about this, but you need to make sure whoever your family, friends, or inner circle is, you can depend on them. You're able to leave your child with them. They understand that your daughter or son should be treated as if they were their own. Okay? Now, that brings me to tip number 3. You need to make sure that you have a firm foundation. Now, when I say foundation, I'm not talking about, structure, concrete, all of that. No. I'm talking about making sure that your home situation is a solid one. I know for a fact that I was in like a transition. I wasn't in the place where I wanted to be, but was my place going to be solid and comfortable enough for me to bring this child in? And you have to solely think about that. Can't think about yourself anymore. Oh, I miss those days. Okay? Okay? You have to think about your child at all costs. All costs. And your home situation has to be a comfortable one. It should be warm and cozy. You should not have any issues, whether you're renting or whether you're owning. You should make sure that your foundation is solid. Now, in order to have a solid, firm foundation, you need to make sure you have tip number 4. Stability. Now, people may say, hey, stability is just like a home. No. Stability is income. I don't know, is your job situation secure? Okay, you need to make sure you have income coming in for your new baby or for your kids. Okay, that is job situation. Whether you worked out your CS with your co-parent, that's child support. Okay, you need to make sure your income is solid and that you're breaking it down to make sure that you're going to be able to have enough security to support your situation as a single parent, whatever that budget is. Now, that brings me to tip number 5. Confidence. Now, a lot of people may say, like, why did I put confidence inside of this tip of being a successful single parent? Confidence plays a huge part. Okay, you have to be able to be confident. And this world today is designed to see always 2. And 2 is great. 2 is wonderful. When you have 2, it's a whole lot better. I will tell you, hands down. But if you know you and your partner are not able to be together and work at this situation, you have to be comfortable and secure enough to say, hey, I can do this on my own. Hey, my situation may not be the norm. Or is single parent the norm now? Well, 2 parents is not. 2 parents may be the norm. Well, it used to be the norm. But you have to understand, like, hey, I got this. I can do it. Okay? Making sure. I knew for a fact when I was going through this, I wasn't as confident. I kept saying to myself, like, can I do this? I didn't even know how to change a daggone diaper. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to change a diaper. But I ensured myself that I would take classes, from my cousins who were way younger than I was. And I knew that I will be able to do this. Why? My support system gave me that confidence. That, hey, yes, we are here if you need us. There is no reason why you can't do this and that you can't be successful at single parenting. Now, last but not least, tip number 6. Okay? Once you have tip number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, okay? And you just may be just embracing the fact that I gave you these tips. You need to make sure that you have a routine. A routine will make sure everything is kept organized. Whether you have a small baby, whether you are a divorcee, and you want to schedule a routine, this routine will pretty much ensure that you will be a success. Who doesn't want to be organized? I know for a fact I like to be organized. I like to know exactly what is happening. Control freak. But you need to make sure you establish this as a routine. Now, let's go back over it. Tip number 1 is what? Communication. Tip number 2, support system. Tip number 3, firm foundation. Your home situation needs to be solid. Tip number 4, stability. What income do you have coming in? Did you budget? You have to make sure that you have something for your seed. Number 5, confidence. You have to know that you can do this. It may be a hard, arduous task or journey that you're about to go on, but guess what? You can do it. Okay? Have that support system there. Will you be tired as hell? Of course. You're going to be tired. You're going to be broke down half the time. But guess what? You can do it. Last but not least, 6, routine. Establish a routine. If you establish one, you'll definitely be a success. Who the hell got anywhere being unorganized? I don't know, probably some people. But I haven't. I like to stay organized. Now, what I want to ask from you, how would you put these? In what order would you put them in? Because I couldn't put them in any type of order. I didn't know if stability was more important or routine was more important. I knew that when I sat here and did this, I was just like, yo, this list has ensured me to be successful thus far. And I will keep putting this together to continue to be a success. But if you have something that's missing from this list, please comment below. Let me know what it is so I can put it on my list. Okay? I don't know everything, but I know for a fact these 6 tips, they help me. They put things in perspective, and I was able to at least start off with a beginning. So hopefully these tips are helpful to you. If so, please let me know. Like this video, comment on this video, subscribe to our channel, Alicia and Alia. Well, I enjoyed my time, but I have to go pick up Alia. Peace and blessings always. All right, bye. Like, comment, subscribe. SPLife.